And it's called the spot on the wall. Spot on the wall. Okay, this is great. Spot on the wall system. I'm sure everybody knows it except for me.
Right.
And then we're gonna do my least favorite thing in the world is it's like I'm getting like the hives even thinking about it is aiming system, like an aiming, like a pool pocket the ball aiming system, because I'm not an aiming system guy. But I love Telly and he's awesome and it's fun, so he's gonna teach me an aiming system. So let's try the spot on the wall first. So start me off, Telly. I don't know anything about this. What are we looking to do?
So the first thing we're going to try to do on this table is figure out what the natural 3-rail shot is into the corner, right? And so normally on different tables, you start around the second diamond and you sort of figure out where it is, right? And so right now, I think it's going to be at 1 3/4, right? So I'm going to try to aim at that spot and see how it's going to go. Oops, so that's too low, right? So that was more like
maybe
1.5,
1.5,
right?
yeah.
And so we're going to try to do 1 3/4. Let's see if I can get there. That's too high.
Too high.
Right?
Oh, but look at how close it is.
Right, it's closer.
That was like 2 1/4 to an eighth, yeah.
Yeah, so, all right, so I'll let you try this one.
Do you want to try, should I try it at 2?
So let's try it at 2. Normally it's at 2, right? But I tried 1.5. Let's do 2, right?
Does it matter exactly where it is?
No, I think you're going to try it. Well, I mean, it's a 3-railer kind of deal.
Okay, you watch it to see how close I am, Telly.
Yeah. Oh, that's excellent. But see, it
came out long.
Yeah, which means
I hit it a little soft.
A little soft,
maybe,
right?
yeah.
Or you got to go a little farther, a little lower.
Yeah,
right?
I feel like I kind of hit that softer than I wanted. Don't
I
you think?
so too.
I
Yeah,
want to give it a little pop.
Right, you want to give it a little bit more speed.
A little more stink.
Right.
Okay.
All right, let me get out of the way.
Okay.
Here
Oh yeah, I stand for the camera.
Right,
dead zone.
My back's in front of the camera.
I know, right? Okay, I'm gonna hit it in the second diamond. A little more stank.
Right.
Oh, that was too high.
Too high.
Ooh, close though, Telly.
I know, right?
Close. So we're finding it, and we're.
And what we're doing is tuning where you need to aim at, right?
Yep.
Is that straight into that?
Like straight into the diamonds, like right here.
Okay.
I'm down, so I can't really see the diamond. Okay, now I can got it.
All right.
Now I can got it. Now I got the thing. This thing is. God, I hate these things.
It's right in your face.
It's right in my face. This thing's. Okay, it's okay. Whatever. I got all kinds of excuses. Where am I going? Okay. You tell me if I get close, Telly.
Okay. That should be good.
Nope, short. Or long.
Long, just a little long. So just a little farther down.
So I want to go. Yeah. Down the rail. Down the rail. So like 1 7/8.
Yeah, like right here, right?
Yeah, or 1 3. Well, higher than 1 3/4 maybe, but let me try. How? Okay, let me try.
So you went high that time, but it looks really good.
Ooh, really?
So
good.
we know,
Okay.
and you hit like up here.
Where was I hitting?
You were hit up here, right?
Okay. Well, first of all, the whole part of the system is it's hard to hit the part of the rail.
I know you got to.
It's
right.
super hard.
You got to know how to hit the rail first, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to. Yeah, it's just tricky. Okay.
Ooh, that looks really good.
Did I finally make one, Telly?
So that's perfect, right? So
where did I hit?
So you hit like here, right? Let's try one more time.
Blind squirrel.
Yeah, I know, right? Let's try one more time. And not, this time I'll look at it and make sure that we have it, and I'll mark the spot, right?
Well, it's tricky. Okay, cool. Yep.
Okay.
It's tricky because when I go down, I see the diamond, and then I drop down, and now I can't see it.
Yeah.
And then I'm a chin shooter, so I'm down here.
Yeah. So it's hard. It's hard to see that spot, right?
Yeah, it's kind of a memory issue, a guessy. And then I.
Ooh, that's close.
Oh, really
so which
close.
also means that now we just have to go down like here is where we got to hit, right? So let me put something there so you can see it.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, like a chalk or something.
Like a chalk or something.
And then I chicken wing that one.
Right. And
Which is always good.
Where's the mark? Right here.
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Hey.
So aim right here.
Okay.
Of that for that chalk.
That's good. That chalk right there? Okay.
Yeah, aim right where the
helps.
rail just adjacent to that, right?
That helps.
That was perfect.
That was perfect. I think it is perfect.
I think it is perfect, right? So let's go back to that
If I have a chalk, I'm deadly.
I know, you hit that. Exactly. Exactly. So we know when we line it up for that chalk, right? Then it should go in that pocket.
Okay.
Right?
Now I got to find a chalk on the wall.
So now we got to line up that spot, right? Now, one of the things we should do is put a spot where we know where the cue ball is, right? Because realistically, how this is going to work is you're going to make a line between that and this where you want to hit. And let's say this is the spot, right? Is that lined up with it?
What? I'm so confused right now.
So make a straight line between the ball and the spot.
Yeah, it's going to go, no.
Where's that line? Here?
Right, yeah. Yep.
Right here?
It's right over that card. There's a plank. No.
Where?
Over more towards that way.
This way?
What? Yeah, no, this way. That's perfect.
Right?
That's it.
So here's what, so if this is the spot.
I'm going to call it the side of that pipe, Telly.
Side of this pipe here.
That side of that pipe. That's your line.
That's the line.
Yep.
Okay, so that's the line, side of that pipe, right? So now that means that if you go anywhere, right? Let's go here and line it up, right?
You're right in front of the camera.
If you go there and line it up with the side of that pipe, it's supposed to go 3 rails. So line up the ball on your deal.
It's going to go in the side pocket.
It should go, so then let's move it somewhere else. Yeah. And line it up with that. Line up your cue ball so it's a straight in shot, so we're not trying to cut it.
Straight in shot, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I mean, I see it basically.
All right.
And then hit it.
And let's try to hit it.
Oh God, that wasn't even close.
You got to get a little closer than that. But theoretically, this is supposed to work.
Here's the problem.
Right.
I'm going to be completely honest.
Yeah.
I don't buy into this. So I'm so lost right now.
But this is one of those rules, right? That we're trying to prove that works or not, right?
And like, see, I'm such a biased person to this whole thing.
That looks pretty straight.
That I'm the wrong person to hit these because
oh man, see, I think for some reason this one isn't working that well, right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find out if I was here and here. I'm so close to the side pocket.
I know. I think the side pocket's making it tricky.
Yeah. So I'm going to move the chalk. Okay. Tell me when the chalk is lined up, Telly. Telly's going to help me. He's going to be my coach.
Oh, no, you got to go here.
Okay. Bro, chill. Okay, where do you think?
A little over that way. So you got to go
this
farther
way?
up. Keep going. Okay, right there.
To the side of the pipe?
So right now, that's the side of if you make a line between the ball and that chalk and that side of the pipe, that's going to be a straight line.
No, it's actually the right side of the pipe.
Okay,
so it's more.
So it's got to go more, right?
Yeah, I just want to verify. Telly's got the good eye. It's his teaching.
That looks good.
That looks pretty good, right?
Right. All right.
Okay.
So now try to hit.
Now
that
I got
chalk.
my cheat. Now I got everything.
Cheat, right.
Now I'm a believer. Let's try. Okay. Oh, this thing's killing me, this thing. Oh, I'm serious. This is killing me. I'm so
we got to
sorry.
move that. It's always the speaker. Or the microphone.
Microphone. Okay. That's what was getting me before, Telly. The microphone was sharking me. Okay, so we got the chalk. Telly, I'll give you $1 if this is within
I know, right?
a diamond.
Within a diamond? Oh, that is so in a diamond. What? Is it
I hit it too soft.
Ah! You got to hit it harder than that.
Plus, it was hard for me because
you're focusing on just hitting.
I didn't want to pay the $1.
You're hitting the chalk.
I didn't want to pay the $1.
That's not right.
I cheated you.
That's funny.
Okay, now I'll pay you the $1. I'm paying you the $1 because it's going in.
It's going in.
Yeah, I'll pay you the $1.
See what I mean?
I'll pay you the $1.
Right. So now theoretically, if you know that's the spot that you need to aim at.
Now I can move it over here.
Move it over here, right?
Yeah.
And just make the same line.
Okay.
Right?
This is similar to the first line, but it's different. I'm in a different spot.
It's going to be a different spot, right?
It's close.
It's close, right?
Yeah.
But it's certainly.
But it has to do with how accurate you can be on that line.
Exactly. It has to be how accurate you are with that spot.
I don't doubt the line. I doubt me. In that shot. So I'm like, And it helps to. Okay, it's going to have a little cut on it then.
Yep.
It's close.
Uh-oh. It's pretty close.
Yeah, real close.
Right. But it's really about making sure that you're accurate to that spot.
Yeah, and then you have to be accurate to that spot.
And you have to be accurate to that spot. But most times when you do that, you don't try to hit the rail, right? You're trying to hit that spot.
Oh, well, we should change that.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to hit the rail.
I know.
And then I'm probably aiming it wrong.
Where am I hitting the rail instead of just hitting that spot, right?
Yeah, that's interesting, Tel.
So you just aim at that spot.
And let it go.
And for some reason I didn't hit it.
No,
right?
that's okay. Yeah.
But that's the concept behind this.
Yeah, let me try one more because I was aiming the wrong way, basically.
Yeah.
And I'll get it straight so I can just go right through it. Okay.
Right in the hole.
It's hard. I mean,
I'm telling you.
I changed the way I aim.
I agree. I think it made a huge difference.
It made a huge difference. Yeah, because I just relaxed and I basically visualized that as my pocket, and then I hit it and I relaxed and I got loose and I wasn't like fake trying and all that stuff.
I know,
yeah, no, okay. So on a grade scale, I'm going to give this one a
let's
pretty good grade.
So try it here, right?
Okay.
Do the same thing here.
Okay, like from here and here.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't forget, you're just looking at the spot, right?
So basically it's...
Don't look at the rail.
No,
you're looking at that thing.
There. Okay.
On the wall. I'm telling you.
You're telling me, Telly. You're telling me. You're telling me.
See?
Okay.
So now, if you go ahead and before you start playing people, right? Okay. You make a shot like that, figure out the 3 rail, look at the spot on the wall that and go boop. Every time I want to make that 3 rail, I aim at that spot no matter where you are, right?
That's pretty cool, yeah.
And it goes in the hole.
You're killing me, Telly.
I'm just telling you it does.
You're killing me, these systems,
And one of the things I used to do, right, there was another pool room that I was in that had mirrors there, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, that was like the best.
Okay.
Because you could look at the mirror, you look at the pocket, oh man, and it goes right in.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
the other thing that I always used to do, which I hate telling all these little things, right? I would go up to see if wherever the tables were, I would look at the distance between the tables and the pockets. Mm-hmm. If the tables were lined up perfectly.
Oh, then you could use
here
the
it was
table.
lined up, it was the same distance as this. Man, all I did was aim at that pocket to make that ball in that side pocket or that corner pocket every time.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen people talk about that.
Yeah.
But then and then people in the comments, well, the tables are about, and it's true. Yeah,
it's true.
It's okay.
But that's the same thing as that.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So let's do we're gonna do an aiming one right now.
All right. The
30 degree?
Edge of the ball, 30 degree. All right.
Okay.
So for me, one of the things that I was looking at was how to make cut shots playing straight pool, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And one of the things that makes it complicated when you have a straight pool rack and
Why
generally
don't you go shoot this way. I'll switch spots with you. You shoot down this way.
Let's put some balls down here so it makes it look like
a straight pool.
Okay. Right.
This is your straight pool break shot.
Sorry, straight pool break shot.
We're re-breaking because we're already kind of ran some balls.
And so one of the things that happens, a lot of times you'll end up with a break ball that you need to use to bust up their pack, right? And I was trying to figure out, easy ways. As I'm getting older, my eyes aren't as good as they used to be. And so, plus I also heard a long time ago from another pro that they had an aiming system, and that aiming system uses the edge of the ball. And so on a 30-degree shot, right, if that was a 30-degree angle from here to that ball to that pocket, if it was a 30-degree shot, you could aim at the edge of the ball to make that ball in that pocket.
Again, with the center to edge thing, it's not center to edge.
Not in the center edge. It's just.
But it's just the center of the ball to the edge of the ball.
Center of the ball.
Center
of
the cue ball to the far edge of the 7.
Right. Whoops! I didn't hit the edge. I hit it too full.
Okay.
Right. And so it's kind of hard when you're trying to show somebody something. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
And so, but in any case, on a 30-degree shot, it's the edge of the ball, right?
Yeah.
And if you are...
Can I try it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. This is about 30 degrees, right?
I think that's about 30 degrees. Well, maybe this is about 30 degrees.
Okay.
Let's try that.
In center of the ball, this to the edge of that ball.
Right.
Not even close.
You just hit it too hard.
Yeah.
Right? But you just caught the barrel pocket going
just barely missed it. Okay.
Right?
All right, wasn't bad. Try it again. I remember when you showed me this the other day, I put it right in.
I know you did.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so...
And that it was... No, go ahead, please.
Right. So any 30-degree angle shot into the pocket, if you use that edge of the ball to aim as a way of aiming, right, it's going to go in the pocket.
So what's a 30-degree down here? So if we had this shot here, this would be 45. This would be about 30.
So that's about 30.
Roughly?
Right. So let's try that.
Yeah, because this is about 45. Saying, okay, so edge of the ball. Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so even
It's
the
easier
ones
on that
that
shot obviously gets closer, but
Right, it's
I
easier on
didn't
that
aim
shot.
that the way I typically aim. I just did what you were telling me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's do
still
this
up
one.
table, yeah.
Up table.
Okay.
I just set it up there. Oh, you got to do it that way. Okay, I forgot. Camera's over there.
Telly. Noobs. Production noobs.
30 degrees.
Okay, 30 degree. All right. All close.
Whoop.
Let me try it again. Yeah. I wanted to get it the first time for you, Telly. I'm
I
so
know.
sorry. I know you were
It's okay.
committed. Is that about 30?
That's about 30 there.
No, that's quite. Okay.
Maybe that's not 30. And so one of the risks with this is if you don't know what if
it's not a 30.
if it's not a 30, it's not going to work.
Well, the other risk is I barely. There you go.
There it is.
The other risk is that
If you're not right at the
I don't believe it. So that takes me. Well, it takes me a minute to even be like, okay, I'll do the stupid aiming thing. So I kind of shoot a couple. I'm not trying to hustle you. I'm just
No,
saying,
I know, right?
Like,
but
it's not going to work.
But like in any shot, if you're not committed,
I'm not committed at all.
right?
Yeah,
then
yeah,
it's not going to work anymore.
Yeah. So when I do it and I get committed and I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, now I see it. Now I see it, and now I can
Right.
hit it. Then I get it, and it works. It does work. I get it. Yeah, it works. We did it earlier.
Right.
It
We did
works
it,
now.
yeah.
I'll hit a couple. Okay, now let me hit a couple. See if I can make 2 in a row, Telly, with you. Is
Okay.
this about a 30?
Right there's 30.
I think the scratch is in my head, so I want to lose the scratch and just go with the make.
Right, just go with the make.
Yeah. See that? Yeah. I think the
Right.
scratch was bothering me
Right.
too, a little bit. Like I was worried about scratching a little bit, so we'll drop it down. We'll go from here.
There you go.
30. Is that about 30?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, now Telly, it's like I get the scratch out of the thing, but that
Right.
just a tougher shot, it goes right in.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
Right. I'm not saying everybody should do that.
No,
right?
we're just talking.
We're just talking
reference
about
points
it, right?
and
Just reference
things.
points.
Yeah.
I agree.
And now I'll tell you, Telly.
But I tell you what, this comes in all the time, right? Where you do that, and you do that shot here.
As does this shot.
As does this shot,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, this is a shot, and I saw a little bit of a Shane video, and he was talking about aiming with his ferrule and
you're
things,
right.
but he was shooting the same shot, and I've seen other reels where people shoot a shot like this with the
Right.
aiming systems and things. So I get it; it's a thing. It's just
Well, and he does a little different things too, right? But he uses the edge of the ball for that shot 100% of the
Same
time.
thing,
Same
yeah.
thing, right? And when he's using the edge of the ball, he's using the center line on his cue for that, just like you're doing right now. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And which I think.
Which is, I hit it the way you were. That was about a
Exactly.
30, and I was just hitting it a little bit. You know, that's okay. We'll play a game of 10 ball where they're locked and they need to get broken up, right?
Yeah.
They don't go anywhere. I don't know. They kind of go, but whatever. We're gonna pretend that they don't go. Then I'm back over here. This is my 30 roughly. Yeah, I can just be a little more relaxed. Oh, look it.
I know. So it's an interesting concept, right? And then there's also the 45 line, right? There's a 60-degree line, a 45 line, and a
For
30
aiming?
For aiming, right? But today we're just going to stick with the 30s because we're pretty confident that they work pretty good.
Okay.
45s are different, right? Because 45s come in an awful lot too. But you're aiming, instead of aiming at the edge of the ball, you're aiming so far outside of the ball, which I think makes it much more complicated.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. And so just like, and it's hard to even go through that because I think it's sometimes for me it's impractical to do that. I go right back to using ghost ball.
Okay,
right?
if you get past.
If I get past a certain spot, right?
Yep.
And I'm, like I said, I've always used ghost ball for a long time, but I thought this 30-degree thing was so interesting because made it easy to aim. You don't have to worry about glare on the ball. You don't have to worry about, losing the spot on the ball. You just aim at that corner, that edge, and line it up. But I also think there's the things that make it complex is if you're trying to use spin, right? For me, if you're trying to use English on the ball,
so
right?
It's going to deflect.
It's going to deflect a little bit. And so then for me, it's hard to aim at the edge of the ball when I'm trying to deflect the ball, the cue ball, right? And so there's lots of times where I'm trying to aim at a ball, and this is, let's say that's a 30 degree. If I'm trying to aim, if I'm aiming at a spot on the ball, using a spot on the cue ball to hit that spot, it's easier for me to deflect into that.
To figure out your deflection.
To figure out my deflection than it is to figure out my deflection to hit the edge of the ball. And I don't know why. I think it's maybe a psychological thing for me, right? Because of my history of just using the ghost ball anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I have a question for you.
Yeah.
He's looking at me suspiciously.
Yeah.
So I'm a thickness guy.
Right, you're a thickness.
So if I'm aiming ghost ball and thickness and I'm aiming this with inside, basically I'm aiming this 10. If I'm going to hit inside English, I know it's going to kick to the right. I'm going to overcut it. So I'm just aiming the 10 to this side of the pocket a little bit.
Yeah.
Where I'm sort of aiming with thickness. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Versus yeah.
And I do the same thing here. Like, so if I do this kind of shot here, right? And I'm trying to throw the ball.
Because I'm not aiming a spot on the ball and connecting the cue ball to that spot. I'm aiming through the ball. But okay, go ahead.
Right. So to me, it's a similar thing.
Okay.
Right. There are times where let's try to use an example like this. Right. When the cue ball is, and if I'm trying to put inside English on this ball, right, the hardest thing for me to do is hit that spot because I'm jacked up a little bit, so it's going to throw a little bit more. Right. So I always got to aim a little differently. So instead of aiming at the spot that I would normally aim at, which would be here, right, I'm aiming like here because I know that that's how much the cue ball is going to throw. Okay. Yep. Right.
But you're not visualizing where it's going to hit into the pocket. You're aiming at still on a spot though.
I'm still aiming on a spot, right? But I know that's the line that's going to get me there.
Yeah, and when it gets there, your spot's going to shift over a half inch.
Exactly.
So, and see, I'm aiming to thickness to that. That's all. It's just a different type of thing of doing it because I'm aiming to this point,
right?
And your aim is kind of all in on this connecting point, this contact.
Right. Yeah.
Which is fine. Yeah. Okay. Just different way of doing it, right? Like some people aim to a contact, and I aim to a thickness, basically. Yeah.
Right. Which I mean, and you make balls better than a lot of people that I know, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah. Like I tell people, I'm probably one of the better ball pocketers.
I think you are
around, and so
you and Jason.
Don't put. If you're talking about my brother Jason, I'll take that. But if you're talking about the other Jason, don't. I don't want to be mentioned.
You're close, man.
No,
you are that good.
No. That's insulting to Jason. But what I'm saying is, I do feel like my ball pocketing is like near elite, and so that's my game isn't. But you put me with one shot at whatever.
You make balls really well.
Make balls. So, but I'm also like very respectful of other people and the way they play.
Yeah.
And it's like if you're a contact point to the ball, I don't have anything to sell anybody. So I'm just curious to hear how you aim and I aim. And sometimes I feel like listening to you, Telly, that you have a blend, which I like a lot. Yeah. Sometimes you'll aim this way, sometimes you'll aim that way, and you're gonna do what you feel like with all your decades of experience and really, really, really good, strong play, how it sort of matches that shot.
Yeah, I mean, for me, though, unfortunately, one of the drawbacks of knowing lots of different ways of hitting a ball, right, is when you're down there, if your brain isn't focused 100%.
Well, you have to be ready at the fold.
You have to be ready right there, right?
Yeah.
And so, and committed 100% before you get down.
Yeah.
Because if you're down there and you're looking at the ball and your brain thinks, hey, wait a sec, maybe this will work a little bit better, you need to stand up, regroup, start over again, and get back down, right?
And that's a good aiming. Like that's not a system. That's a process, or that's a good thing, and we talk about that a lot. And I think Jonathan even talked about it, the beginner.
Yeah.
We did a video that's coming out, and Jonathan did a sick draw shot, and he said that like last night he was playing with us. We were all playing here after dinner, and he was saying that he's only been playing like a dozen times in 20 hours or whatever, like he was saying, and he knows to get off the ball and to stand up and do it again. And that's really cool. That shows you how smart the kid is, but also that's a really useful tip for people. So it's not an aiming system thing, but that's definitely an aiming process thing that's critical. The way I talk about it is basically, we don't have to get through it too much, but it is an aiming thing. Whether you're on a point or thickness or ghost ball or whatever, to me, when I come down and I fold, if I'm not, like that is, the shot's over. Yeah. I think you might agree with that, but I'll ask you. Yeah. To me, the shot's over.
Yeah, you mean if there's something wrong when you got down,
go,
you have to start over.
Yeah, I assume the ball's in and the shot's happening the way I want it to happen. And if I have doubts and I'm not quite sure, I can make a micro adjustment, and I'm talking like a 2% adjustment, a sliver, like something. But in general, especially for beginners, and this is kind of the people that watch the channel, if you're like a beginner to intermediate and coming up on advanced, and you come down. If you see yourself doing this, Telly.
Yeah. Oh, okay, man.
No, this is not what it is. This is not good.
Yeah.
When you come down, say I'm going to hit this red dot. It's like a low draw shot, like a draw shot, stun draw a little bit lower. That's a draw spot. It's a little low. You can't see it, but just trust me. If I come down on the ball and I'm like this, Telly, and I'm down, I put to the tip to the ball, I verify. See, it's a small little move like that. And then I go once, twice to the spot. And then once I do that, there's no more movement. It's just, it's just hit through.
I agree. When you're doing that, there's nothing wrong with that's perfect. Right? That's exactly how you should do it, right?
Yep.
But there's a guy that I know, and I see him play, and I'll see him do this, where he gets down, and he thinks he knows where the ball is, and then next thing you know, he's doing this kind of stuff.
Yeah, this is no good.
Oh my gosh. I'm watching him, and I know the end result is never good.
Yep.
He misses that ball 100% of the time.
I watch people in leagues, beginners to intermediates and things, and if they're playing on my team or the other team, and I see them make an adjustment like that, I'm like, this is big trouble. This is big trouble. This hardly ever works, right? So, or if you're indecisive, like our guy Jolie Poo. Jolie will come down and he'll get down, and I'll see him and he'll be kind of moving around. He's better now.
You're right.
But he used to move around like this and kind of do this, and he'd be thinking and he'd be moving, and it's like, no. I mean, basically, I have this drill. It's called the demon drill, and I'll just show it to you real quick, Telly. So you hit a shot here, you hit a shot here, and basically it's all meant to just get your routine and everything down. So there's a line through here. You step on your line. You go here. You fold down. You look at your spot, you verify it, you don't move, you're dead still. You go once, twice, you go back to your spot. Now you go to the object ball. I'm an object ball last guy, not like Shah. And I go, and I hit, right?
Yeah.
And then I just slowly do my process.
Right.
And then I evaluate what happened. Did the ball go forward? Did it go sideways? That one twisted a tiny bit.
Yeah.
And so I'm just really present, and I'm able to build my shot off of that.
Yeah.
But people, that's a really cool way to train to get your steps down.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Cool. So it doesn't look very sexy because it's kind of like, what? You're just hitting a stop shot from a foot away?
Right. But that's what all the better players do, right? They may do it. You may not see them do it, but mentally, that's what they're doing.
Yeah,
right?
They have their process.
They have their process,
and they just verify, let it go, send it.
I know. I used to be on a team with some newbies, right? And we were allowed timeouts, right?
That's what we played leagues,
and so there were times where I would see somebody doing something like where they were, I'm like, timeout, and they're like, what are you doing? And I'm like,
you were gonna miss.
You are not committed to that shot.
Exactly.
And I could see it, And they're like, well, I was, I'm like, no, start over, get down, commit.
Totally.
Yeah.
So I do the same thing. I play in a beginner. I just did a video on it today. It's gonna come out in a week or two.
Yeah.
Probably before this, whatever. But I say, why do I play beginner leagues? Mm-hmm. It's because I love coaching and I love playing with my friends. And there's nothing better than to watch a beginner or intermediate player and watch their thought process and just be like, okay, time out. Because I know the cues. I know the cues of what's going to go wrong. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. And we were playing, and we could talk forever about pool and stuff. So,
right.
But just about commitment, there was a gal, and she was a beginner, and she was playing one of my guy DJ on my team here. And she played position, Telly, on a bar table, and the ball was in the hole, and she had the cue ball out there, and she comes off the rail, and it rolls like this. right here on a bar table.
Ooh, nice.
She goes like this. She was so upset.
Really?
And I was like,
this is perfect.
I'm like, you're a beginner, okay? You're monkey tilted because you're not here.
Right.
And I'm like, she was so upset that she was here. I looked over at Jolie and I go, we win this game. And she got down because she was so like flustered that she didn't get to her spot.
Yeah.
And she gets down and just
No,
the ball. Yeah,
really?
totally missed
Oh,
it.
no,
Yeah.
that's
And I was just, but you can see it in slow motion. And if she was on my team, I'd be like, time out, time out, and talk to her and be like, you're perfect. Let's just reset. Let's get the thing down.
Right.
So that's just a thing for if you're a beginner, even an intermediate player, even advanced, like, we have to have acceptance when we're playing. And that's a situation where we need to just have a new shot every time and just have the acceptance of the shot you're on and then just get your best with it. So,
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, one of the things that I've seen also from some folks is, you know, when either they're making a decision or they're asking for advice, so they call the timeout and they say, hey, what do I do here? If they're thinking, let's say they're thinking they want to make this ball in the side pocket, right, hypothetically, and I'm like, and their cue ball is like here, you know what I mean? I'm like, it's a better shot to bank it, right? And I'll show you how to bank it, right? And so you could tell, then we line up the bank. I know exactly where they got to hit the ball to make it in this pocket. I show them how to do it and they're ready to go. And then they go, and you could tell they're not committed, right? Because they wanted to still make it in the side pocket. And my attitude is, I'd rather have you 100% committed to the shot you want to do.
Go back to the side pocket.
Go back to the side pocket. Don't do the bank, right? Do the side pocket. I'd rather have you fully committed to making that than try to
even
not
if
be
it's
committed.
not the highest percentage shot, the commitment will increase the
odds of making it, right? And so I'm like, go for that. And sometimes they'll miss. And they'll look at me like, I told you it was a hard shot. It's not like it's your fault. It's just a hard shot. You know what I mean? You know, but the commitment is so important.
Yeah, commitment is everything in pool. It's completely everything. It really is. And that's why I teach. There's all kinds of things that I teach, but one thing I teach is acceleration. Deceleration is the worst thing in pool and golf.
And golf too.
Oh, it's terrible. Gosh, it's a killer in golf. Like, welcome to the woods in golf. You know, it's like, welcome to like digging a ball out of your bag in golf.
Exactly.
And so anyways, we could talk forever. But hey, Telly, this was awesome.
I really
Everybody loves you. Okay, so thank you for coming on.
You bet, thanks, man.
And it was really cool. And these systems, man, I get it. You're like inching me towards it, so it's really cool. So thank you for showing me those
every little
things.
thing helps.
Yeah, yep, and they're good references. And I hit that pipe and I started hitting it really strong.
Exactly, right?
It was pretty cool. Yeah,
that's
cool.
cool.
It was awesome. All right, so thanks, Telly. Yep, we'll see you guys later and have a safe trip home.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Yep, bye.